So I have a feeling she's stuck. She's been flopping around like a flounder for a while, and I'm not sure if she can get to her feet. Look at that face. Let's see if she can figure this out. What's wrong? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? There you go. Anyway, guys, it's Adam here. As you can see, Scampers was having a bit of an issue out there, eh? Just a bit. Rocking my new t-shirt today. Yeah. Black jeans. Yeah. I'm the man in black, bitches. So, I got some chicken cooking downstairs. Gonna have that before heading into work so that I don't get the hunger cramps halfway through my shift, because that frickin' sucks. Tonight I got a steak to barbecue. And then tomorrow it's working early in the day again. Blah. Yeah, tomorrow is the 9 to 8 shift. So, and then same with Saturday. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Just going through Facebook and some of the fucking memes I come across. It's like if somebody were to take a hit out, or if somebody attempted to assassinate Donald Trump, what would you do? Or, let me find it. It's funny. It's funny the way they worded it. Here it is. It says, can you imagine an attempt to take out Donald Trump and the Secret Service having to shout Donald Duck? Okay, it's not a funny matter because, you know, assassination attempts are never a good thing, but Donald Duck, and all of a sudden he's looking around for a fucking Disney float or some shit, eh? Oh, sometimes I like Facebook, sometimes I can't stand it because all it does is promote hate. Because all I see around is people just like freaking out. It's still freaking out about the elections. Like, holy fuck, let it go. This one here is pretty good. Look at that cat's face. Ah, frig. I love Facebook sometimes. Are you a comfy kitty? Kitty? Campers, are you a comfy kitty? Can I get a meow? Nothing? Lazy bitch. Chicken is served. Alrighty, well, T-minus 2 days till apparently we're getting snow. Let's see if this actually comes true. Had my chicken. It was good. Now it's time to get off to work. Put in my shifts. Tire still looks good. This is a good sign. I'm happy. Yeah, taking a little bit of a different route here because the other street is closed off due to constructions. So I figured frig it. Take a bit of a different run. And hopefully it's not too busy this way, and it isn't. So we just gotta wait at the light here. And then hang a Randall and we're on our way. I was debating on going for a coffee, just to give myself that extra kick in the arse that I need to get the job did. But, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how busy Hortons is right now. We'll see if I can spot it from here. All these fucking Hondas and Hyundais in the way, sorry. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for a coffee. I got my wallet in my pocket here. Yeah. Let's get a large, or next to large, double. Double. Nah, 2 milk, 1 sweetener. Good enough.
Welcome to Morton's. How can I help you?
Can I get an extra large, 2 milk, 1 sugar?
210, come on down.
Alright, thanks. Trying to tame her down on the sugar. I want to get to the point where I'm just drinking it with milk. Because sugar's bad, I'm coming. I'm good.
Oh, 210.
On debit. Awesome. Thanks. Have a good one. Right on. Coffee has been obtained. Now let's get into the office and get this shift over with so we can bang out the next 3 and then have 3 days off where we do fuck all again. Nah, I did stuff this. I'm just running out of ideas to do on my days off. Especially once winter hits, right? Because I don't partake in winter activities because, well, fuck the cold. So that's the other reason why I kind of sucked last year, that I was off in the winter, not in the summer. Because if I was off in the summer, I could have like worked on the mini bikes, went mini biking with Rex, and did a bunch of like lawnmower vlogs and stuff, and working at this job at the call center. Fuck, you get off work and all you want to do on your days off is sit around Netflix and chill by yourself with your dog. Fucking place just drains you. But it's funny, I was chatting with my ex-boss last night at Walmart. I never mentioned on yesterday's vlog. I didn't really want to, but asking him how it's going there. And he's like, fuck, I wish I would have taken the buyout. And I'm like, that bad? Like, what the hell's really going on? He's like, well, they're turning us into a call center. I'm like, okay, what do you mean? He's like, well, now we got metrics to hit. And I'm like, oh, I know what that's like. I'm like, dude, I work for a call center. I know what metrics are. I know exactly what you're talking about. All call centers, they always have these like metrics to hit. You got to do a certain amount. A call can't take longer than a certain amount of time. There's some sort of a grading factor in there, some sort of quality assurance. Either it's done by the customer. Like you ever call your cell phone company, and then like a couple hours later you get a text message with a survey, or you get a call back from a robot saying, "Hello, this is so-and-so calling on behalf of TELUS. You've recently received, or you recently called in for customer service. Would you like to rate your experience with attendant?" Well, that their individual that you're rating, that actually goes against that call center employee. So if you give them a bad rap, they're getting, like, even if they gave you the best customer service ever, if you give them a bad rap, now they're in shit. Now you're putting their job on the line. And I know people who would do that just because they didn't want to get that call. So, and then there's other call center jobs where you're actually graded by the not the customer, but by the client, I guess it's called. Like, for instance, if it's like TELUS, you're working at a call center for TELUS, and they don't have the call out, or if it's like Canadian Tire MasterCard or whatever it may be, when you get, they basically grade you on the call. Like, they'll listen to the call, see if you followed the script to a T, if you did everything you were supposed to do, and then see why the call failed or passed. Now, I've seen people, because we have a credit card program at our work, where they've went off script but got the customer and still failed that call. All because they went off script, because the script wasn't working. No, honestly, it really pisses me off that the only kind of work I can find in this town is call center work. And a lot of you are going to say it's because you suck at what you used to do and stuff. Just because you're trolls, you're going to say that. You don't really know me, so that's all right. But no, it's mainly because all the good jobs are leaving. And if they do to Ontario what all the other call centers did here in town, they're going to kill another great friggin' job. Like, they're going to lose a lot of employees, because I know a lot of the guys who are still working there, they can't do a call in 6 minutes. I used to be able to do like a troubleshoot a technical support problem in 4 minutes flat. I was the quickest guy on the job. Customer would call in with a problem, and I would already have the resolution. The hardest part was getting them to follow along and actually go to where I wanted them to go to fix the problem. Tell me, are you going to be taking the right lane, or are you going down the highway? Please tell me you're not going to the Shell station over here. If you are, you can go now, because I just raced you. But yeah, like, they're literally ruining the whole ordeal. And like, I do understand that these call centers are needed, because some people just want that, like, some people are just not skilled. But it burns my tits that you'll hear on the radio or on different platforms, get a post-secondary education, get yourself a better job. How many people come out of college or university and get that better job? Not a lot of them, because there's not a lot of skilled labor available out there yet. The computer market's flooded, so going in for anything with computers, you're wasting your fucking money and time. The trades, well, they're always good to take, like a trade job like welding or plumbing or electrician or carpentry or something like that, because that's a dying trade right now. All the people who are doing it are dying off, and there's nobody picking it up. Everybody's leaning towards technology. Nobody's leaning towards like electricians and plumbers and shit like that, which is what we need. Fuck, I've been tempted to go back to school and learn plumbing or electrician. Hell, I got the ass for a plumber. I got butt crack for days. Don't worry about it. I've been thinking about it, going back and taking carpentry or something. Learn something learn a trade. Because obviously, computer science isn't something that I'm going to grow on unless I decide to become like everybody else and start being an indie developer and making games and apps. I do have the programming background. I can still program. I've written a couple programs for myself to do jobs. So that's the only other thing I can think of. Going independent, writing a game, hopefully it's killer and it catches on and people enjoy it, if I could ever come up with an idea for a video game. But on that note, people, I'm going to shut her down here, and I'll talk to you guys on my way home tonight. So until then, peace the frig out. Alrighty, people, we are done with work for today. Now let's go home, barbecue up a steak, and eat some dinner. It's another glorious day in paradise. Yeah, frig, a colleague of mine brought it to my attention that Montreal's being stupid. Yeah, they're opening up an all-you-can-eat wings. All-you-can-eat fucking chicken wings. Can you imagine that? Told my buddy, I'm like, dude, we should do a road trip. It's like, what? I'm like, yeah, we should do a road trip and put them out of business. Oh no, I can fuck over tons of wings. My buddy's even bigger than me. They'd walk in there and they'd shut the place down. They'd probably put a closed sign up before we even got to the door. They'd be so worried. I wouldn't blame them. Two big dudes like us walk up there to an all-you-can-eat wing restaurant. Holy shit, watch the fuck out. But those places, they probably serve free cola. And that's smart, right? Don't offer just water free. Offer your pop, your colas free. Because the problem is, like, cola out of a fountain's piss, right? It's so cheap. Because literally it's just syrup and carbonated water. And it mixes in the machine and it farts out your Cokes, your orange drinks, your grape drinks, and all that other different type of soda. So it costs them like pennies a glass. Prime thing here is the chicken. Well, everybody knows that pop, like Coke, Pepsi, root beer, Crush, all that shit, all that carbonated soda, all it does is bloat you and fill you up. So you offer free pop with your chicken, beer, not free beer, but they probably offer beer too at a price if they're liquor licensed. But definitely pop. People are drinking pop like crazy, especially if they have like hot sauced wings that are spicy as fuck. And they're drinking pop like crazy, trying to keep the burn down, trying to keep the temps under control. And they're only able to plow through maybe 2-3 pounds of wings. But then you got those fuckers like me that go to a wing shop and order water. Why? Because water will not bloat you. Not as bad as pop. You know, that's something I always noticed at restaurants. The free refills on Coke or on a soda. Of course it's free refills, especially if it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. They want you to drink a lot of pop so you don't eat that much food. Makes complete sense. But yeah, Montreal, all-you-can-eat wings. Fuck, that's awesome. So I would like to go to Montreal and give that a go. But that's like the only reason why I'd like to go to Montreal. Toronto apparently has an all-you-can-eat puts-in buffet. But if you're lactose intolerant like me, that's just a recipe for disaster. Yeah, definitely just a recipe for disaster. Like big time no-no. Fuck, it's been a while since I've had a good puts-in. When I was in Sturgeon Falls, I probably should have hit up Buster's or one of the chip stands and grabbed one for the ride home. Wouldn't have eaten it in the car, mind you, but when I got home I would have fucked it over pretty hard. God, I love a good puts-in on some days. It's been a while since I've had one, that's for sure. Actually, now that I think of it, the last puts-in I had was with Jules a couple years ago when we went to Sturgeon Falls. Why did we go to Sturgeon Falls again? Oh, for puts-in. That was the whole idea. Let's go to Buster's to get a puts-in. We had no agenda, and that's when her daughter was staying at her sister's house, and her daughter fell and cut her leg open, and what turned into be a diner out became a rush to the emerge to check on the kidlet to make sure that she was okay. Yeah, there was a vlog on that. That was the time that Jules and we went shopping for stuff. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Halloween costumes, maybe. I can't remember. We were down at the Value Village, and we can't remember where else we went shopping. Then we went in a Giant Tiger, and I bought a selfie stick. And then we scooted off to Sturgeon Falls, and that puts in. And I had to go to the hospital in Sturgeon, and back to her sister's place. And yeah, it was definitely a good time. Back when things were easier. Anyhoozle, we're almost home. So I will chime back in once I'm out in the Gurge. And we'll get that steak barbecuing. Fuck yeah, it's gonna be good. Alright, talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, we are home. Barbecue is lit and heating up. Yeah. Gonna drop another face steak onto it. It's gonna be good. You probably noticed that I haven't been doing Flyerday for the past couple weeks. And if you haven't noticed, then you probably don't really care. But the reason being is I haven't gotten flyers in the past couple weeks. So, that's alright. I don't really care. The series was kind of stupid. People just more or less like the song and that's it. And, you know, some people watch it through, think it's funny. Other people think it's ridiculous, and that's okay. We tried it again, and, I might bring it back in the future. You know, if flyers ever get better, because lately they've been just shit, so that's why I haven't done them. Well, just because we haven't been getting them, but I don't know what the fuck's happening there. But I get them on my phone anyway, so I could care less about the paperback version. And so I question if maybe they stopped shipping them out or something. I don't know. But honestly, I don't really care either. I'd rather just do a vlog a day than have to do a vlog and then a flyer day. Especially on a night like tonight, where I get off at 8 and I gotta be up at 7 tomorrow to get back into work for 9. Just, no. You okay? Like I said, I gotta be up early tomorrow, and it's already, what, 8:45? Yeah, it's already 8:45, so I don't know how much longer I'm staying up tonight, boys, to be honest with you. We got nothing really to do, so probably not after dinner. I'm probably gonna go to bed shortly after. I still gotta edit this shit and give her, so yeah. Guess we can always do a telephone Flyerday while I'm waiting for this shit to load, or cook. Fuck. Feels like bacon's on sale, and Canadian bacon in loaf form. That's delicious. I love Canadian bacon sandwiches. So good. Oh, chicken fingers, $8, the good kind, on sale, people. Wait, those are shrimp. Oh, you tricked me. Wow, ribs. They're on sale too. Nice. Fuck, I love sausage. In or around my mouth. Chocolate milkshakes. That is actually a horrible, horrible price. Maybe one of these nights I should go ahead and make tacos. Instead of buying salsa for your nachos, buy a can of this shit, man. This shit tastes great when you dip nachos in it. Speaking of nachos, they're on sale. Yay! Oh, friggin' Fresco. Look at this. I gotta go buy like 3 cases of this. This is a great price for Katie. Fuck yeah. Hey, Ma, if you're watching, Christmas presents. Just saying. Makes a great stocking stuffer. I know both me and Ben would love it. That's a good price. Oh, I want to buy some of those half hams. Those things are great for lunch meat. I think that's about what I paid for mine. Yeah, $99. Yeah. I didn't realize MSI had their own laptops. That's kind of cool. Asus Zenfone 3 Laser? What? Oh, I'm gonna have to look in on this one. Fucking drones for days. Holy shit. Jesus, this one here has its headset. That's a little intense. Oh, it's got inverted propellers. Like most of them, the propellers are on the top, right? Like the DJIs. This one here, they're on the bottom. That's different. K-cups. And that's about all I could find in the flyers that actually looked interesting enough to talk about. So, I'm thinking the steak is done. So, let's do ourselves a solid. Turn off the battery. Righty tighty. Got it, coach. Grab your electronic cigarette. Chooching. Let's go fucking eat. Oh yeah, that's a big old dirty steak right there. Anywho, people, I ate. And I'm probably getting to bed soon. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I'm going to be up in 9 hours. Fuck. So I'm going to call her quits here. Just had a weird situation happen downstairs. For some reason, the fan above the stove turned on. Not exactly an easy thing to turn on either. You got to turn a dial. And it was turned on. I don't know how the fuck it happened. I'm sitting up here and all of a sudden I can hear this noise downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I run downstairs and I heard rattling of beer bottles. And then that's what triggered it, was the rattling of beer bottles. Like, you know, we clang beer bottles together? So I run downstairs and the fucking fan's on. What the fuck? Like, both doors are locked and there's no reason for it. So I turned it off, checked the house to make sure there's no intruders, didn't find anybody. Whatever, shit's dicked. Anyway, people, I'm calling it here. I'm calling it a night. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button. And any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on